Hello, I'm Ben Sedgwick with Teesside Ballers. I'm here after Teesside Lions just played Manchester Magic. I'm here with
Ryan Weir, standing coach today.
as you saying, you're the stand-in coach. I think the usual coach, so Bojev, I think he's away, he's at home. I think dealing with family issues at the minute. I think what was it like sort of stepping into the head coach role today?
It was different. I've been on the sidelines and worked with the guys a lot throughout the year, but mostly in an assistant capacity. I was at Sergey has set the team up well, structured well, and it's really just it's my job on the day to highlight areas that we can be better in throughout the course of the game.
Yeah. I think you're saying like you're trying to build on the structure of like Serge Bojev. Did you try and bring any of your like tactical ideas into the team, or with sort of maybe only a session or two? It was all just about sort of showing about Sojev's best tactics and sort of bring it to the fore and try and replicate what he does.
Yeah, I think tactically one of the main things we looked at was our pick and roll coverage. Some different looks from the slots and from the wings, and just giving the guards some different looks because he can really get going when you make things easy for him. So just giving him some different looks, making it tough, and trying to get stops and push the pace and play with an advantage really offensively.
Yeah, I think you had like a big run in like at the start of the fourth quarter where you started to put the pressure on. Was that down to any sort of tactical little change you make, or was that just sort of the ebbs and flows of a game of basketball?
Yeah, part of it's the ebbs and flows, and part of it is personnel. Hector really gave us a different dynamic getting downhill. At the start of the third quarter when he picked up his fourth foul, that puts us in a bit of a tough situation and made it difficult for us to control the pace. He really came in as a spark at the start of the fourth, and really helped us kind of gain some momentum to the point where we were playing defense fully set rather than chasing the play in transition.
Yeah, I think with the last game of the season being Oxford Hoops and you both competing in the relegation zone, how important do you think that last game of the season will be?
I think it's going to be huge. Obviously, we would like to get a win today and made things a bit easier. I think we were good for around 32 minutes of that game and just poor for about 8. And we weren't good enough for those 8 to outstand the good 32 minutes. And that makes things tough, but also gives us something to look forward to going into those last 2 games. 5 years old, we should be able to build on that. And really the gap between a win and a loss today isn't huge, which you look at Manchester, runners up to the National Cup, a very, very good team, and someone that when we play a game like that against them in a split that isn't ideal but not huge, we can take confidence in the following couple of games against maybe not quite a strong opposition.
Yeah. Is it like St Helens next week?
St Helens, again, are a good team further up the top of the table. But again, I think it shows that we can compete with those top teams the way that we played today. So we should take confidence into that, and obviously the big one in the last game of the season.
I think they tip off actually just right about now at 7:30. Is that something that you and the team will be tuning into? Or?
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be some messages going backwards and forwards about the current score and watching that scoreline. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll do the scout throughout next week. Make sure that we're fully prepared, understand the personnel that they have and the way that they want to play. So we're fully prepared to play our best game against them.
I think obviously you won it here at home. Do you think that instills a lot of confidence going into that game?
Yeah, it should do. I think really all of our performances should instill some confidence because we're always thereabouts. It's really how well we play as a unit. We have great individuals, and how well we can mesh as a unit together, particularly on the day, will depend on really how the results go for us. I think we showed a lot of that today at times where we played some really good team basketball. Where we struggled was when that went missing a little bit. So yeah, I think we can take confidence from all our performances, but particularly from previous results.
Yeah. Thank you for your time.
No problem. Thank you.